And the poem, remember these words later because they'll be important. The title of the poem is Maya, Royal, Dodger, Electric. As much as I'd like to remind you how disappointing and dreary people get when transitioning from adolescence into midlife, assumed to the forms of elastic waist pantsuits and high-waist jeans and off-brand workout wear, how picked over and atrophied the world is and life, like a fruit stand sunset at the flea market, how lonely you get despite yourself and your charms, and remember you went in for a kiss and got a look, how one day you will fail all you love, if not already. Fuck you, mirror, I'm not talking to you. As much as I'd like to remind you how selfish and insignificant is anything you'd be willing to tell your therapist, as much as I'd like to sketch you the joy-free peasants in the lean-tos of the former Zaire or the acidic wetlands of present-day Louisiana, and tell you how I'm reminded of your charms, I'm in a rare bath today, presently alone, face angled up to clouds, smudged methodically all afternoon into breaks of blueness, the shine of which incorporates my idea of blue and the blue that water imagines. But I can't think what to call that blue, and the clouds never broke with any significant little rain, oh well, against the currents of dirt on the air. And if the wind tomorrow blows not hell, and if I make it to my blessed view of the reservoir and the adjacent valley of horses and impossible farms, well, that's what I'll call tomorrow. And this jerk-ass stab at optimism, that I'll call today. And this one, just to be a little more upbeat, is called the Sadness Channel. The ghost of the grandfather rattles the actress awake and can't tell her a thing about anything. A cousin to the jellyfish, the bright sucking flower feeds on little eyes of the ocean, and eyeless itself can never be eaten. In deepest, darkest, jerk-ass America, machine guns quake, and teeth quake, and wide-eyed beasts and pews quake, and even in Russia, remains shake up to the forest floor and bleach, too late to be evidence. One may swallow light bulbs or daggers or sadness of the past. One may entomb themselves in hieroglyphic ink or newsprint or foodstuffs or trash, and many will gawk, but not one's own kids. A Western in full color and flesh tones, panorama to kerchiefs, no real stars but goofball Mexicans and doomed natives on horseback, no real need for plots or even heroes, just far-flung skies and rolling endless brush, commercials about shows about commercials, ads for movies about writers writing movies, documentaries about your life, no fact check, no consent. And finally, maybe it's a little lighter. This is in a loose version of a poetic form called a pantoum, so if you notice repetition of lines, that's exactly what it is. It's called Crushing on a Lesbian. No time for coy, my crushes expire, and I can tell you've made it with boys. If you hurry, we can still make it to prom. I love your glasses, they're hot and cool, and I can tell you've made it with boys. I see you sprint through PE, I want to see you hit, but lose the glasses before they're not so hot and cool. And let go, please, your expired loves for a while, I will. You sprint through PE, and I know you know how to hit, but you make chemistry a lab for the sick. So please let go your gone crushes. I will, for a while. You're more trouble than I ever cared to know. You make chemistry a lab for the sick, but if you hurry, we can still make it to prom. You're more trouble than I ever cared to know. But no time for coy. My crushes expire.
That was awesome. I really like that.